Members of our military are often inspired by those who have come before them. Larry "Jet" Jackson achieved his dream of flying jets, and now he's inspiring a younger generation. Chris Dunn explains.
Many pilots have flown in and out of Luke Air Force Base in its 80-year history.
We got jet engines, and we got two of them.
Lieutenant Colonel Larry "Jet" Jackson was one of them.
As a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut. And in order to be an astronaut at those times, in the 60s when I was growing up, you had to be a Navy pilot or an Air Force pilot.
Growing up on the south side of Chicago during the 1960s, becoming a pilot seemed like an impossible dream. But his high school teacher, Cornelius Coffey, introduced him to the historic Tuskegee Airmen. Coffey was a black aviation pioneer and had trained many of the Tuskegee pilots before World War II.
He had referenced a lot of those individuals that later on in life I met, but I had no idea who they were when I was in high school.
Jackson served 20 years in the Air Force.
I wasn't in the Air Force or doing anything to break down barriers. I was there to go as far as my God-given talents would take me. And the Air Force gave me that opportunity.
How many rounds do you have?
6,000 rounds per minute.
12 News was there in 1991 when Jackson flew Dr. Lincoln Ragsdale, a Tuskegee Airman and Phoenix civil rights leader, in an F-15 jet.
The last time he flew an airplane on Luke Air Force Base was in 1945. General Benjamin O. Davis, the commander of the Tuskegee Airmen during World War II.
While the Tuskegee Airmen opened doors for African-American pilots, Jackson is passing the baton to the younger generation. He would speak to young kids about aviation through Southwest Airlines outreach programs.
I brought in other pilots and I said, hey, these are people that look like you, Hispanics, blacks, whites, women. They did it, you can do it.
He's also the director of the ACE Academy, which introduces kids to the world of aviation. Like those before him, Jackson is inspiring the younger generation.
It's a proud moment for all of us that can get out there and get in the community and put our hands to work in projects and passions that we have.
Here on 12 News, we love to share the stories of our veterans and the ones closest to you. To submit those stories, just go to 12news.com/those who serve, and we'll work to get them on the air.